M0FXP. So here is my OPENSPOT 3. It's a few years old, and really the battery now just doesn't keep charge. It's quite loose, the case. If I wiggle it, it's quite loose. So I thought, let's have a look at the battery. Now, Shark RF do sell a battery. You can send this off. Actually, no, you can order a battery, but they charge really high postage costs. The actual battery isn't that expensive, and I have been looking online at batteries that are available, and there are some out there. So apparently, to open this up, it's actually quite simple. It's almost just pull it apart, and I don't want to break the thing, so I'm going to be careful. But it looks to me like if you get something like this, yeah, like a plectrum, just go careful. You should be able to just pry it apart. See that? I just literally put it in there like that, and it came up. Now, obviously, always best to turn it off first. Now, how do you turn these off? Let's just clip it back. Just hold down the on button here and just hold it. Should hold it for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 seconds until it goes dead. You don't want to see any lights flashing. So let's do that again. So we're just going to put the plectrum in here. Just sort of separate it, and look, there it is. And so the antenna here, you can just clip up. You could probably use a plectrum. That's your Wi-Fi antenna. So I think we might have to do that. Let's have a look now. Can we get to the battery now? To get to the battery, which is underneath, it looks to me like it connects in here, there, and we're gonna have to take out these 4 screws. I can have a closer look, but it seems like that's what we're going to have to do. So they're very tiny. I'm not sure what size they are. So let's clip off that antenna first. I would recommend you use some magnifying glasses or something, really, so you can really see what you're doing. But it looks to me that just sort of clips up. Yeah, I think I'm not going to risk it without getting my magnifying glasses and get a nice close look. Right, well, this is the screwdriver I've got, T6 times 40, and it looks like this. So all I'm going to do is undo these here, and it does fit, like so. And they're not tight. So if I break it, don't worry about it. So let's get all 4 off. I don't really know if I need to take the Wi-Fi off. I probably don't need to. I think there's no point messing with that connector if I don't need to. So you can see the Wi-Fi is in the housing. What's that? That long thing, is that the antenna? I should know, but I don't. So we've got a button. What's that? Is that a button there? Or is that the LED? Looks like that's the LED here. Okay, that's all 4 off. So it does come apart very easily. And so, quite a big battery then. So let's look at what the battery says. It's a lot bigger than the ones I've seen advertised. There's your battery and your part number, and I'm guessing that's glued to the bottom. You've got some circuitry here as well. So does anyone out there know of a battery that I can just buy that will fit? 1200 milliamps, 3.7 volts, and also the circuitry I'm sure is important because you've got 3 wires there. Red, yellow and black. Now, is the yellow one for temperature? I think the red and black is obvious. So there's your buttons that we see from outside. My eyesight's not great, but let's have a look at these chips. This chip says Ambi 300DR. And the other chip, cool, it's hard to see that. Can you see that if I zoom it in? I can barely read that. There you go. MK26FN 2M0VL 10, is it? Or VQ10 ON65N XND. So pause it. If you know anything about what that chip is, let me know. So I'm just sort of looking at the other bits. LED, I mean, it's way over my technology. Obviously micro USB there. So all looks in good condition. Just the battery is not working great. So I'll put those screws back in. I haven't pulled off the Wi-Fi, which seems to be working fine. So keep it turned off, and then we'll just put it back together. The screws are like tapered screws. So we'll get one in. And there you go, I thought I'd show you. Let me know about the battery. If you've managed to source one from somewhere like eBay or Amazon. Because that's what we need, isn't it? We'll get these 4 screws in, and then we'll just clip it all back together. And I'm not doing them tight, just a little tweak. There. I'll get this thing to focus. It's funny, isn't it?